Hey y'all, it has been a pretty busy first quarter here in the Jackson metro area. A lot of stuff going on. Real estate has really picked up this year a lot more than it did last year. So I wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update because I know a lot of y'all are looking at buying homes here. Maybe you're moving around, buying and selling, relocating here, whatever the case may be. I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what's happening here locally. What are we seeing like as it unfolds and is developing? Now that we're kind of going from spring into summer, getting into that peak season of the year. And what I can tell you is that it has here very recently, especially at the higher price points, slowed down some. Obviously, that's because we did have a pretty good little interest rate jump here in the past week or so. Hopefully, that will continue to trend down a little bit, but we're starting to see that people are kind of getting used to the range of where interest rates are now. Last year, I think they said it was the slowest nationwide since 1995 as far as home sales go. So last year was pretty slow in general across the board. It was a little slow here too. But what I can tell you right now is if you are looking for something under 250,000, which we have, move in properties that are in areas that are going to be close to amenities and well-rated school districts, all that. We have homes for 250,000 or less in that price range in this market. Those exist. But they are getting more difficult, especially if you get below $200,000. If 200,000 is your price point, it's getting really tough. I mean, it's gotten back to being competitive. Now, it's not that there's 20 offers, but there's a good chance there's going to be two or three other offers and they're going to sell pretty quickly if it's a move-in ready house and it's under $200,000, or even if it's under $250,000. So if you're in that lower price point, just be aware of that and reach out. Like, we put this number up here. Look, we deal this all the time. Whether you're relocating to the area, you're moving around the area, reach out. We'll get on a Zoom call with you, answer your questions, see if maybe moving here is the right thing to do, or if right now is a good time for you to move up or downsize, whatever you're doing here locally. We can do that. So just pause, take down the number. I want to be able to help y'all out. And the next thing here is the price range from 250 to about 350 or 400 is kind of a weird spot right now because you're kind of in between that hyper sellers market. Depending on what it is, it might still go really quickly. But it might not, because you're getting out of that first-time home buyer range. The typical first-time home buyer under 250, those people, or maybe you're not tied into a 2.5% interest rate or a 3% interest rate when you bought or refinanced a couple years ago. So, it might sting a little bit to be paying that 7% interest rate, but it's not that bad because you're not giving up a really great rate that you had before. You start getting into that crowd a little bit. That's, they know they need to get more space or whatever the case may be, but they really hate to give up the interest rate that they had over there, that they're stuck with, or that they're locked into, not stuck with, that they're lucky to have right now. They don't want to give it up. So it's kind of a weird range right there, a little unpredictable, honestly, depending on what it is. But once you get above about 4 to 450 here in our local market, things are not moving as quickly. Now, it can happen. We just had one that we put out there and we're able to get it under contract within a week here in Jackson. I had a TikTok. Y'all may see me here on YouTube mostly. I've started doing some TikToks and reels and things like that. We had one go pretty viral. I'll see if I can put a link maybe somewhere around here. And boom, we got somebody, and that one sold quickly at 465, but it was a really cool house. So it's just going to depend. But as you get up a little higher and higher, and especially once you get up to 750, there are not a lot of buyers in this market for that. So if you're coming from somewhere where 750 is just a little bit above the average house, well, here 750 is luxury. I mean, it's still getting into the luxury market. And $1 million, it's either luxury or it's a lot of land or both. And those are just kind of sitting there. So you kind of get your pick of what you want there. If that's what you're looking for, you're probably not going to be competitive, and we can probably get you a pretty good deal, if that's what the case may be. And if you're somebody that's trying to sell something in that range, you need somebody that can market it. Like I said, we've had some success. So There's the number. So anyway, I wanted to put that information out there just to help you out so you can see what's happening here on the ground, kind of real time. This is as it's happening. I'm dealing with these deals right now. I've had people looking for things under 200,000 and we put in 3 offers and lost. And, it's no fun when we're doing that, but it's the way the market is. So hope that is helpful to y'all. If it is, drop me a like. And I can't stress this enough here. I would love to help you out. All right. See y'all next time.